What up, YouTube? Bro Farm back for another video on this beautiful day, y'all. And everybody always talking about how great it is to grow fruit trees, but they never show you the other side of that coin. These are some of the downsides of growing your own fruit in your backyard. Fruit tree, fruit tree. All right. Anybody ever talking about gummosis on the peach trees? No, they don't. That's not edible and never will be. One of the problems, and the little bugs right here, you trying to hide, buddy? Don't hide from the camera now. See that bug right there? Flew away. Yeah, you was on camera for a minute. Yeah, everybody always show the flowers, but they never show the problem. Now, it's a couple different ways you can spray for this. I didn't spray adequately enough, obviously. And when you looking for trees, look for trees that's disease resistant to certain things. It don't want to focus at all. I didn't do my research. Well, matter of fact, I got this peach tree for free. This is a red globe peach, and it was designed by the University of Georgia, or was being checked to see could it grow without disease. It lost. Gummosis. Now they say, you know, get all this out your yard. I just throw it up there and see if the birds want it, y'all. I really do. But downside of growing peach trees, gummosis. Yeah. Do your research on that. Gummosis. Yeah. They don't talk about that. A plum tree. Then you know what plum curculio bug is. Yeah. Plum curculio bug. I tried spraying with kale and clay. I didn't do it enough. I should have started in the fall. Now I got thousands of plums and probably 100 of them good, y'all. You just can pick any one. Got bug bites. Yeah. We don't talk about that because we just talk about when we get the fruit. We getting the fruit. But we don't talk about the problems. Let's keep it all the way a buck. Let's keep it real in the garden. This is bugs. I probably won't get 100 plums, y'all. Every last one on bit. Also on this is ways to keep this bug away. But you got to spray so much stuff, I don't know if I want to eat it. To keep all these bugs off. All these bad. All these bad. Somebody say, don't drop them right there. They're going to come back. They're already here. Shut up. They here. Shut up. Now, my wife like them green, but I like them red. So I searched for one. And I come back with a bug bite. You can see the bug just flew out there, joker. Yeah. Plum curculio bug sucks. But nobody ever talk about it. Yep. Other thing we don't talk about, some trees just won't grow good for you. I don't care what you do to it. It's just not gonna grow. Now this is a Burbank plum. It look pretty big. So you see that one over there and realize they were planted on the exact same day at the exact same size. Nobody ever do a video and say, hey, this is my fruit tree that suck, that never grow well. Nobody ever do that. But sometimes you just get a tree, no matter how good you treat it, it don't want to grow. I got 3 plums off this one. You know the crazy thing about this? This plum tree does not have a problem with plum curculio bugs. I thought it did. So not only do it not grow, don't produce that much fruit, but now the bugs over here too. We ain't talking about that. Some trees ain't gonna grow. I don't care how much you fertilize, how many fruit tree videos and this expensive Miracle Grow fertilizer, it just ain't gonna grow. Let's talk about it all. Everybody show all they blooms in early spring. Oh, they are so beautiful on my citrus tree. Oh my God. Till it drop all of them. All of them. This is a 5-year-old Harvey lemon. I've taken cousins off this citrus tree, propagated them. Those trees producing fruit, and there's no fruit on it. Now, don't get me wrong, it'll flower later. But we don't talk about all the beautiful flowers and no fruit. No fruit. Beautiful tree. No fruit. But it's all fun and games in springtime when it's going crazy, right? Right, I know. Now this ain't a tree, but I'm gonna include this in here. This is a goji berry bush. Everybody always talk about the nutritional value of a goji berry. You gotta grow goji berries. They are a superfood. They'll change your life. What they don't tell you is, if that goji berry touch that ground, you got goji berries the rest of your life. If you live up to be 132 years old, you will have goji berries in your life. It's invasive. Even in this small container, it's already over here. Think about what you're growing and do a lot of research. Because people won't tell you that they sick to death of pulling up goji berry plants everywhere in their yard. But we keeping it real today. Yeah, everybody always talking about that huge blueberry harvest. Oh my God. All you got to do is put a net over it until you get a snake and 3 birds that's still alive trapped in that net that you got to get out. Yeah, just cover your berries up. That's all you got to do, cover your berries. What about the snake? What about the birds? Yeah. Everybody want a piece of your blueberries, and you got to protect them. And when that snake get caught in there, you got to get it out. They don't like to talk about that though. Just net them up. All you got to do is net your blueberries. Hey, get you a fig tree. Man, figs are easy to grow. You can't kill them until it get cold. Until it get cold. Now, a lot of people got fig trees that don't die back. I don't have those. Mine die back. Every single year, I have to start over, fertilize the hell out of them, and hope I can get a good crop before it get too cold. But all you got to do is put them in the ground. Figs take care of themselves. Those die in the ground for me also. We just being honest in the garden. I ain't no need to keep lying about this stuff. Everything that glitter ain't gold, especially when it comes to fruit tree. Oh man, you can get a cold-hearted avocado until you have it for 3 years with no fruit. Yeah, let's talk about it. 3 years, no fruit on my avocado. Puncho avocado, it grows well, no fruit. So get a pollinator. It'll help it grow fruit. They both flowered at the same time with no fruit. We're gonna keep it all the way a buck. We ain't gonna keep lying about the stuff in the garden. Hey, get you a pear tree. You ain't gonna have no problem with a pear until it get blight. Till it get blight and all your pears shrivel up and die. Yeah, it smells like wine over here. All these rotten pears, it smells like wine over here. Not the wine I want to drink. The wine you get from Aldi for $3 and you got a stomach ache for 2 days. Look, this joker just falling apart. So now I'm gonna have to cut all the blight out this tree and fall. Yeah, but that's all they say. Just get a pear tree. Everything will be okay. Look, y'all, I can't keep lying to you. It's some problem with growing fruit trees. You have problems. So they say, well, get the Orient pear. I got it. I'm just waiting on food. I ain't got no problem with that. No problem with that. Bartlett pear. Man, I had maybe 10 pears off this joker last year. 0 flowers. No pears. No pears, cause fruit trees sometimes, some years just don't want to grow. They don't want to fruit. They just want to stand here. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Now here's some more of these figs that they say just put them in the ground. Just put them in the ground. That's why they grew back up after they died all the way to the ground. All the way to the ground. Yeah, just put them in the ground. They'll be okay. Oh, Chicago harder. Oh man, that's gonna be super harder. Yeah, till it die back to the ground. And you starting over every single year. Now, I'm not saying don't grow fruit trees. All I'm saying is grow them with your eyes open. People who grow fruit trees on the internet will only show you when they're growing beautifully. They got flowers everywhere. They harvest. Sorry for the noise in the back. I don't know what. That's a hate feel of it. I don't know. But they only gonna show you everything when it's looking good. Sometimes you gotta pull that curtain back and show you what's really going on with these fruit trees in your garden. Some of them ain't producing. People don't want to say nothing. Some people are ashamed. Some people are truly ashamed for anybody to know that their fruit trees ain't producing or they got bugs everywhere. It's a part of life. It's a part of growing fruit trees. You get the harvest, and what you don't whine about it. You keep moving, find a more disease-resistant tree, or just find out how to spray it. You got to do what you got to do to get your food. But it ain't always sweet out here in the garden, especially with these fruit trees and the goddamn birds. Lord have mercy. I got 12 apples on that tree, and that bird just went over there and pecked this tree in front of my face. I'm gonna kill this bird. My point is, grow what you love, eat what you love, but keep your eyes wide open. Sometimes it happens in the garden.